Hi everyone. Good morning, good morning. Sometimes you just gotta shake it off, and that is the purpose of this whole video. I was speaking with a friend who has a teenage daughter, and there was a group of friends not being so nice, and I told her, I think one thing we have to teach people is that there's always a yin and the yang. For example, if your kids are having a tough time and they have a bad friends group, yes, they will find a new friends group. That will make a better situation. But there's always going to be someone or something or some mystical force that is balancing the good at all times. So in other words, there's always going to be an asshole around. So I just said it differently. And this happens, we all know it, in the workplace, maybe in your neighborhood, maybe in your children's school. So as adults, we still have to practice this neutralization no matter what environment we're in. Because if we create baggage and weight and restrictions on our movement in life based on others' opinions, behaviors, then our backpack gets really, really big, and when we try to go out the door, guess what? We can't. It's keeping us back. So what we have to do is to neutralize our environment. That doesn't mean you go into a situation all the time where you know you're going to be having these weird energy vibrations of negativity. I'm not even going to attach words to that, but when people say, I feel bad vibes, trust that. You probably do. So that person's smiling next to you, or maybe not smiling next to you, if your intuition is telling you something's not right, you're probably correct. And what happens is when we're using our intuition, our little antenna feelers, and we keep neutralizing our center, our heart space, so we don't get sad or angry or mad or resentful, so we can stay this calm body of water in which we kind of are, right? You're using part of your battery to neutralize the whole environment. And that's good. Sometimes that's what I talk to my patients and my clients about, taking yoga off the mat, right? You have to have the ability to withdraw your senses from these outer distractions and bring it inward. This is what yoga is about, okay? They have 8 limbs of yoga. I always say, go look it up. It's more than just the pose. It's more than just pranayama, which are 2 very important parts. But there's the ability to withdraw your focus, which is one of my favorite limbs of yoga, right? Beep, 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 mom, 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 life, life, life. If you can withdraw distractions, you are able to sink in really, really deep with your purpose, with your goals, with whatever you're trying to create. And that's what I'm talking about, of using your battery to neutralize your environment. What you want to do is, yes, use that battery to neutralize your environment, but trust your intuition so you can create an environment where you can use all of that battery for good, for enlightenment, for creativity, for source, right? When you are using half your energy just to be free, it takes a lot from these energy centers that have this ability to do so much more. And that's why they say when your root chakra is being challenged, you know, life, survival, stability, sexuality, financial situation, abuse, possibly, whatever could be pulling away from your stable foundation takes away from the mobility, right? The mobility of the mind, of the spirit, because this human body is bringing us back down to the earth, to neutralize, to survive, to protect, to act. So I just wanted to share with you guys the situation. I always talk about taking yoga off of your mat, applying it to real life. I'm gonna have to apply it this Friday. Why? I made a talk about promoting hand washing at school, and a mom's like, your shrooms and your weed is more toxic to the children. I'm not even kidding you guys. Like, Someone has a personal problem with me out of nowhere. I had no idea, right? So now I have to be in a situation Friday around a group of women who may or may not like me. So I'm gonna have to use part of my battery to just love myself and tell myself I'm okay. And that's good, but you don't wanna put yourself into that situation every day because you're losing a whole part of yourself where you can build and create, okay? So learn how to neutralize bad vibrations. We just had a sound healing school here this past weekend. We all know in a drumming circle, the loudest drum is the beat that most people will start to follow. So the loudest vibration of love and light will take over, okay? People can be angry, people can be whatever it might be, whatever those feelings might be, jealousy, greed, whatever it might be. Those vibrations are very like low, shrinky, irritating. So you just have to amplify the love for yourself first, and then return to why you're even wherever you are. Create intention and mindfulness around your practice, around your day, so you can use that battery for creation and good, not just neutralizing your environment. I love you guys. Namaste.